100 meters. On their way from the 1400 meter marker, as they shuffle the deck, let's see who comes out on top. Early on, Cape Thunder, there goes Lord Edward though, and Lord Edward's going to make a move around to attack Cape Thunder for the initial lead. Another day in Africa, Raven Swords on the outside and the fresh air in the blue. Clean Slate gets a dream run at the rail, the blue cap, only 2 lengths off. Red Mahogany follows through. Bim Bam Buddies on the outside, Fernie's at the paint, kept company by Denver. Fleet Commander past the 800s, giving them about 8.5, 9 lengths start. Unique Powers around them and Dance to the Music, crying for lifelines at the end of the line. Homeward bound, just on 450 to go, Cape Thunder, Lord Edward second. Clean Slate going for a rails run. Red Mahogany's following through. Another day in Africa is also looking for a split. Raven Sword hooked extreme outside. Fernie's trying to close in. Clean Slate hit the front coming inside the 250. Clean Slate the one to get a hold of. Red Mahogany's the danger on the inside. Fleet Commander's trying to close in. Unique Powers running on from a long way back on the outside. But Red Mahogany's hit the front. Clean Slate's coming back for more. Unique Power the outside. Red Mahogany won it. Second's very, very close. Clean Slate's on the inside. Unique Power really taking off. Fleet Commander's on the inside as they hit the line. Clean Slate looking to cling on. So Red Mahogany's going to win it. Number 3, Red Mahogany. And let's see for these exactors and the buy pots. Clean Slate probably just going to cling on as they hit it. Clean Slate. Unique Power comes with a rattle. Third. So Clean Slate. He had to sweat a bit there, but will hold on second. Then Unique Power. Fleet Commander, Raven Sword. Fernie, Denver, another day in Africa. Red Mahogany from the Alison Wright camp. Warren Kennedy, another. This is for Mr. Leaf, bred by the Clifton stud. Clean Slate hit the front, had every opportunity. Red Mahogany now comes forward. Look right. Unique Power, the trippy from the Doug Campbell stable, really taking off in the latter stages. Red Mahogany just lasting long enough. Clean Slate looking to cling on second. Unique Power, top run on debut. Back to the studio.
If you haven't been up the hill at Rosetta to Clifton Stud, well, I suggest you go and make some inquiries because they've bred this horse Red Mahogany and they've bred plenty other horses. Well done to Peter and Jenny Blythe, the breeders of Red Mahogany, and Warren Kennedy, the rider. Michael Leaf, the owner, he's represented today by Farouk, and Alison Wright, the trainer, and the gentleman that loves and looks after is Timothy. Timothy is the groom of Red Mahogany. 1,000 and Gold Circle. Well done, Timothy. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Lovely. Well done. Come on, Warren. Lucky I've got good people around me. I went blank for a second. I forgot Timothy's name and they spurred me on. We're getting old now. And tell us about the race. Well done.
Yeah, thanks, Warren. Race worked out really nicely. I had a good draw to help me along. Just followed Serena, the main danger in the race, and he pulled me all the way through. And I know this horse can get a little bit clever with you when you ask him for the effort. He picks his head up a bit, which he did today, but I think I waited to the right time to make my move, and I ran up next to Serena quite nicely, and he looked to pick his head up on me a little bit, but his momentum carried him through, and once he got his head into it, really he started to pull away slightly. So a lovely win, well done to Alison, to Kevin, to the whole team at home, Farouk, Timothy, all the people involved. Mr. Leaf, thank you very much, and to my sponsors Tag Travel, Airlink, and Delta Energy as well.
Well said, and it was you answered that question because I was going to ask you about him in the race because you gave him up. You were pumping away at him. You let him know that he was not to misbehave. He was to win.
Yeah, look, he didn't really help me early on. I wanted to hold my position. I'll probably be next to Serena, to keep my eyes on him, but he wouldn't hold his position, so I slotted him behind Serena, and even behind me, he wasn't really traveling that well. Climbing the last bit of the hill before the straight, he came to me, and when I went up to Serena, I kept him in the hands. I didn't want to ask him for a full effort. I just wanted to see what he did when I made my move on him. And like I said, when I made my move on him with the hands, he started to pick his head up, and then I got into him, and there's that little bit more left, which won the race.
Congratulations, a good ride, well done.
Thanks very much, Warren.
Come on, Alison. Here's a horse that you haven't had for too many runs, and yeah, he was never too far off the action and lightly raced, and you would have been pleased with today's performance.
Yeah, thanks, Warren. Firstly, well done to Mr. Leaf, and thank you for sending him to us. He came in lovely condition, and yeah, he's done nothing wrong. First time Warren rode him for us, he ran third, and Warren did say put him over further, and last time out he drew well. We just ran him in the 12 and he just sort of stayed on. So very happy that we're here today for Mr. Leaf, and nice to have Farouk here to lead him in.
He's a horse that's lightly raced, and once he gets the confidence, and you heard from Warren, he looked to pick his head up a little, but he pumped away and kept him going. I think the owners could have some fun with him.
Yeah, let's hope he can go on from here, Warren. He's a lovely horse to train. He's got a beautiful temperament, maybe a bit too laid back, but yeah, he's a lovely boy, and hopefully he can maybe go on and do a little bit more.
Well done.
Thank you, and well done to Clifton Stud who bred him, and to Hollywoodbets, our sponsors. Thank you.
Spot on. Come on, Farouk, come and have a chat with me. Lovely to have you at the races. You're always next to Mr. Leaf, and a good friend of yours, and you represent him. Welcome and well done.
Thank you very much. Thanks so much.
It was a good finish, and I thought a good ride from Warren. You know, not because he won. You know, they can be good rides when they've run second and third and fourth, but he kept on at this horse, and he's won nicely.
Well, you know, Warren was cool as a cucumber, even before he left the ring over here. I noticed that, you know. As you said, well placed, sitting well. As soon as they hit the straight, he darted for the inside rail, and he knew what his target was, and that's exactly what he did. So you know what, he's not a champion for nothing.
Absolutely.
Well done. Absolutely well done. Thank you to Warren. Thank you very much.
Where's Mr. Leaf today? Have you been on the phone with him?
Look, unfortunately, he'll be on Wednesday, but he couldn't be. We'd like to get him here today, but work commitments and meetings, he couldn't manage to be here. But more importantly, since the horse has been with Ellison and Kevin, this has been a revelation. It's lightly raced, as you said, but Kevin and Ellison has did wonders with this horse. Thank you very much to Kevin and Ellison. And the stable, the grooms, at the end of the day. So Mr. Leaf will be terribly ecstatic with this victory, because we did have our ups and downs with the act with the horse, you know what I mean, in the sense of not too well and stuff like that. But he's come right, and we've had confidence with this from the word go with this horse.
Well done, Farouk. All the best to you and Mr.
Thank you
Leaf.
very much. Thanks so much.
Congratulations. Lovely to have Farouk. Thank you. Thank you very much. Lovely to have Farouk in the winner's enclosure. He will, of course, pass on the message to Mr. Leaf. Well, he can watch this interview, Mr. Leaf, and he can hear for himself. Thank you for supporting racing, and lovely that you've had a winner. Red Mahogany has won, and won under a driving ride from Warren Kennedy. And you may say, well, why are we getting excited? It's just a maiden plate. It was a good ride and a good race. Second was Clean Slate. The numbers, 3, 2, 8, 11. That's race 4. Race 5 is coming up in a moment.